Hi, my name's Charlie King with Heroic Fatherhood, and welcome to the Mentor's Moment. Here we answer questions asked by real dads who are seeking advice, insight, or another perspective on some issue they're facing in their life. In today's question, a dad asks, what advice would you give an entrepreneur that's soon to be a father? This is an excellent question to ask, especially if you are on your way to having a child, if you have a pregnant wife and you're thinking about what it's going to look like on the other side when you have a baby in your life. It's such a great question to ask, and thank you so much for asking it. So the first thing you should know is things are going to change. Now, I know what it sounds like functionally is, well, we're going to have a baby in our life. They can't walk, they can't talk, they have some needs, but feeding, diaper changes, that stuff may seem daunting, but for some people it's like, well, that doesn't seem like a big deal. It shouldn't get in the way of my entrepreneurship. And I would suggest that it has a much bigger impact than I thought it would when I had my kids. See, here's the thing. Having a baby creates a whole lot of new circumstances in your life. There are going to be greater needs for all of you in your family. And with that, you're going to need some new structures as well. Your wife is going to need you in a new way that she hasn't needed you before. Your baby's going to need you in a way that you've never had to be before. And don't be surprised if you start to change as well. If you're used to working incredibly long hours, just know that those may no longer be available to you. Now, that may be because the baby's sleeping. That may be because your wife has greater needs for you. That may be because you're out to the store way often to go get things that you didn't know you needed before. But it also may be that you're just exhausted as well. Just shifting to having the presence of another human being in your life that you are 100% responsible for can be exhausting, and it can take a lot out of you. And it's incredibly important that you create some compassion for yourself, that you're going to be tired and that you're going to find yourself distracted for a while you adjust to having a baby in your life. So this is not the time to revamp your business and do a massive launch. This is not the time to be reinventing your business. This is not the time to be doubling down on the number of hours that you work. Consider structuring a 3-month period where you phase back some of the work that you're doing. Delay a launch. Consider having other stakeholders inside your business take on new responsibilities while you transition into having a child in your life. This can be an employee who takes on some greater responsibility for greater compensation. This could be bringing on a virtual assistant. This could be outsourcing some of the work that you're currently doing. But allow yourself the space and time to adjust for having a new baby in your life. It is an extraordinary time of life. You won't want to miss a piece of it, and it goes by in a blink. There will be lots of nights where you're wondering, how am I going to survive this? And will this day, this night, this event, this experience ever end? And what I can tell you is for every day that you have a long day where it seems arduous and difficult to be a dad and be a husband, when you have a baby in your life, you're going to find that there are going to be days, weeks, months, and years that fly by and you don't know what happened to them. So lean in and take advantage of this really unique part of your life, this time in your life. It's really limited where we're going to be raising kids. We want to give it our all. Your kids deserve it, your wife deserves it, and you deserve it too. See, the thing is, it's not a one-way street. It's a two-way street. For as much as you're providing things for them, they're providing a lot for you as well. You will end up becoming a greater man. You will become a more empathetic, understanding, wisdom-filled man the more you're willing to invest yourself in being part of your kids' lives. One of the unexpected things that happens, especially for entrepreneurs who generally like their work, is they start to experience an internal conflict about work. They know they should be at work, but sometimes they want to be home with their child. Sometimes they're home with their child and they wish they were at work. This can cause an internal conflict, and it's not uncommon to feel some stress about that. Like, how am I going to manage this? I don't know. I'm supposed to travel. I'm supposed to be running a conference. I'm supposed to be in Budapest. I'm supposed to be launching this thing that's going to take 2 weeks, and I'm going to be up 18 hours a day. These are the kind of conflicts you're going to have to negotiate your way through, both with stakeholders within your business as well as your beautiful wife, and figuring out what fits most. Consider that you're going to need more help than you've ever had before. This can come from family to help support your wife and even take care of your baby. But this will also come from stakeholders in your business, or it might be the invitation to bring on more support. And I'm guessing if you're an entrepreneur, you're likely under-resourced and overtaxed. Lastly, you're going to change through this process. I don't know anybody that hasn't. And it's this amazing time in your life. I want to say congratulations. And I look forward to seeing how you balance entrepreneurship and fatherhood as you move forward. As always, thanks for asking such great questions and keep them coming. So now I have a question for you. How would you have answered this dad's question? Do you have a question you'd like to ask? If you like this video, consider checking out the other questions that dads have asked. And lastly, remember, we become better men by spending time with good men. My name's Charlie King. I'm with Heroic Fatherhood, and this has been The Mentor's Moment.